All right. Welcome back to PoPolitickin.com. This is your home for self-help meets hip-hop. Make sure you go on Spotify. We're on Apple Music. We're on YouTube. You get to watch the video on YouTube, audio on the rest of the platforms. But 1212, I'm a place to be with Pearl Energy. How you doing?
Good. How are you? Thanks for having me.
No doubt. What's Pearl Energy about?
Pearl Energy is a character stage name that I came up with last June. Actually, literally my last birthday, right before I turned 22. I'm about to turn 23 in a week.
Wow.
Yes, and the name it's pretty much another way of saying, if you want to break it down, it's another way of saying jade energy, because my birthstone is a pearl. So it's Pearl Energy. I mean, it's just a way for me to like have a fun way of saying me, but make it still sound like a stage name.
Now I know you produce movie videos, music videos, and you're an artist. So how did you get into both of those?
Well, I started with, the camera back when I was about 13 years old in 2009. I was a YouTube personality doing reality TV show episodes, skits, and parodies with just an iPhone 4. And I kind of got sick with the videos, just editing on iMovie. And I was like, I really should turn this into a business. So I started shooting like local rappers around here. My first music video was like $50. And I mean, looking back at it, I mean, you could
Did you
definitely
do it
see
with your
there's
phone?
progress. No, at that point I had got a little Canon T3i, a little 1080p. But I was doing everything else prior to that with the phone.
Because I got like a little vlogger camera. So can I get in the game with that, or I need a better camera?
Oh,
I just typed in YouTube vlogging camera, and I got the little camera, so I can get in the game.
It really don't even matter now. As long as it look clear, they do not care. But it just depends on, obviously what level you're trying to go with it. Like, if you want to do the run and gun, it'll work. But, obviously the big budget productions, they have in the big cameras.
What's the run and gun?
Run and gun is just like, hey, I want to shoot a video. Okay, cool. We're pulling up 3 locations. Most likely they're outside, and then you edit it to make it look good.
So I actually just the other day I was in the studio and I saw them doing the video shoot. So I saw the dude with the lights and I saw the dude with the little camera, and he's just like moving around, everybody rapping. Yeah. So I guess like somebody like, we interview a lot of young people. So anybody trying to do that, what, like, give us some steps. Like, what do they really need? So they're not coming in there just straight half-ass. What should they have?
I mean, all you really need is I would say in 2020, just go ahead and get a 4K camera, a good lens, and a stabilizer. As long as you have a computer to edit. I use Final Cut. I'm not really a Adobe girl. I like Final Cut. And I mean, YouTube tutorials can teach you everything you need to know. But as long as you have good, like, personal skills to where, because this is a who you're friends with type situation. If you have never shot a video in your life, but you shoot the hottest person in your city, literally everybody will just call your phone. Like, it doesn't even matter your resume. Like, it's just who's shooting the hottest person. That's all they care about, because everybody who's trying to get in their position, every artist is going to want to shoot with who they just worked with. That's how it really is.
But what makes a hot video to you?
I mean, in my opinion now, a hot video is one that people want to share, because otherwise, what's going to make them rewatch it? I mean, the goal is not to just get one view from the person. It's really to get more than that from one person. Like, whether that's them watching it over or them sending it to people,
So what are give us your top 5 favorite videos that you watched?
Music videos? That's not mine?
Yeah.
I would say top 5. I mean, I gotta give it to him. When 6ix9ine came out with that Gummo, that was like so viral everywhere. Like, it was 30 viral factors. He hit so many points in that video. So that video really is a pretty legendary video.
You a 6ix9ine fan?
I'm not no fan. I
see the hair. I was gonna ask you that, but I was like, I don't know. I see the hair. I thought you.
No, Pearl Energy is repping some whole other stuff, and I can be colorful without being 6'9". If anything, I was still doing this, and I do different colors than 6'9".
Oh, so he jacking
6'9".
you.
To be honest, I mean, because girls have long hair. Like, I mean, so I'm not really gonna sit up here and say like I'm not trying to do all that, and I'm not into the beef. Like, I'm over here in the pop lane. I'm into the pop lane. He can do whatever he wants to do. Like, I really don't care, because I would not have to come up and beef with somebody for views. Like, I actually make good songs.
Obviously, what other videos besides that one?
So I like that one. I like trying to think of a good Drake video. Just because I respect him and admire his artistry. I would say probably I like that Every Girl in the World, Young Money. That one was like classic. Also a fan of Money to Blow. I mean, these are just videos that were like back when it wasn't so easy to shoot one, you know? So you really had to get a director, be on set, you know, 106 in Park days, you know? Like, it wasn't just go outside and shoot it.
Well, I'm gonna take you back a little bit, even because I know you're a little younger than me. I'm a little older, but I don't know if you know all Michael Jackson's videos. His videos are like movies.
Yeah, I know some of them. I'm not gonna
Smooth
lie and
Criminal,
tell
that was
you.
like a whole movie. If you ever seen Smooth Criminal, and then that
I've seen some of them.
Black or White, Black or White was hard too.
I mean, I am a little bit like, you know, young. I didn't see all of them. I'm not gonna lie to you and tell you that I just did my Michael Jackson history, but I've seen some of the older videos, and I know like how much more dramatic they were, you know, in production.
So are you still on YouTube now?
Currently I'm running the Del Valley Studios YouTube channel with the videos that get shot under my production company. They go up there. I do upload my own ones on there, but as far as just being on there doing parodies and stuff, not too much. Not really.
Yeah, because my I got a couple of homies, even myself, like trying to grow our YouTube page, you know. So what are some ways we can grow it?
I would say you could either go the route of partaking in the trends. I mean, you're never gonna not get views like making a video related to what everybody is searching at the time. So whether that, if you have an entertainment page and you want to get a lot of subscribers fast, maybe look into reaction videos for the hottest videos coming out, mainstream artists. Or if you're into, you know, politics or people blog type videos, literally videos that are titled correctly of somebody speaking their opinion on the controversy going in the world, you may get a lot of views. It's really just hitting areas that people want to see, because you're not going to get clicks if it's just stuff that you want to do, unless you already have a following, you know, to where now they're tuned into what you want to share. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like go ahead.
No, what are you saying?
I was just saying, like, from the ground up, like if you come on there with 0 subscribers, like I would say do some things that you know is gonna be shareable and like make somebody want to click it, you know?
And then so what got you into rapping? Well, not rapping.
Well,
What you do? You do like, I don't know, cause I'm confused now. Cause like nowadays, rapping sound like singing sound like rapping. So I don't be know what people be doing. So what would you say? What's your sound? How you describe your sound?
I'm definitely more pop now. I do have, out of my album that's coming out next week, it's 15 songs. I would say about 5 of them are pop. And I didn't do it like this where it's like a calculated split, but somebody asked me the other day how many pop songs I have. So like about 5 are pop. 5 are more melodic rap, and then some of them, the rest is like R&B.
So who are you then? How would you describe yourself?
I would say with this debut album, I'm definitely, like I said, claiming pop. I'm claiming a kid-friendly, all around, like mainstream appeal. Like, and I see this open lane right now so clear because a lot of people and females are trying to come up and be the next Cardi B, I see an open lane right now in the pop world because there is no African-American female pop star. Like, you type black female pop star on Google.
Rihanna.
They're older. They're older.
Rihanna,
I'm talking about young.
Oh, okay. Let me say Rihanna.
If you type pop, you will see Rihanna. You'll see Janet Jackson, Beyonce, Carrie Hilson. But like new age, like how they have the new, like a Ariana Grande. Like, this is a new Caucasian pop star. You know, I don't see a black one. Like, and I see an open lane right there. So that is where I'm going.
Yeah, actually, she's younger though, but she's like 16. Her name's Brooklyn Queen. She up there. Oh
yeah, I know about her. Dove told me about her.
Yeah, she up there. So I would say her, but she's younger than you. So
yeah, and we sound totally different. I mean, a lot of people call me the female Drake.
Oh no, I was gonna say when I was listening to you, I was listening to one of your songs. You was reminding me of Dej Loaf a little bit.
Which song was it? Because let me tell you, that old stuff is not accurate.
Yeah, it was something old because it was like 2017. It was older stuff.
Oh my gosh, not accurate. So you didn't see that new Pearl Energy video.
Okay, but you dropped. So when is the project? I know you said it's dropping pretty soon.
June 12th, next Friday actually. So this Friday coming up.
So did it get delayed or anything, or it came out on time? I know the coronavirus is pushing back a lot of artist stuff.
Well, yeah, I was actually supposed to be on a European tour right now. We were supposed to leave the 25th of May. It was like a month-long tour, like Switzerland, Germany, London, Paris, Israel. Like, it was a whole thing. The virus, obviously, European travel ban, so that got canceled. My album, I was going to put it out 2 weeks before the tour, so I was really going to put it out like May 8th. Because we was gonna leave like May 24th. But once the tour got canceled, I'm like, okay, I have to still put something out, but it's not dependent on tour anymore. So I just decided I'm gonna just get it in there before I turn 23.
Yeah, I'm really impressed. Like, you're doing a lot. You're young.
Thank you.
So how you sound, and then you sound self-made. Like, you got a team, or is it you? What's up?
Yeah, I actually have a self-made tattoo. But as far as like who helped me really do it, like, I got a couple friends who, you know, are solid and help me get from place to place. And like, you know, whenever I lost my camera, I actually got robbed of my camera. It wasn't like no stick up, but it was like a car break-in. Mm-hmm. So whenever I lost my camera, you know, I have some friends who were letting me borrow their camera, you know. So it was people coming to my assistance with stuff that I needed, you know. But as far as like the perseverance part, the planning part of what I'm trying to do, like, yeah, I can say I did that part by myself because, like, especially with where we're from, like, I mean, people sometimes get lost, you know, like they get caught up in trying to be the hottest local star, you know, and like I had a phase where I was trying to do that, like win over Baton Rouge, but it's like, that is the part where I realized, man, if I'm trying to really be like big, like the way Louisiana works, you know, it's kind of like, yeah, you kind of like.
Everybody say that. Everybody in interview says the same thing. You got to go outside.
You blow up, then everybody gonna be like, oh, we messed up.
You hometown hero. You gonna have parades and everything.
Man, I mean,
I don't know if you. I mean, I'm not like the super religious, but it's kind of the story of the prodigal son. It's that story.
I haven't heard that story. What is it?
Prodigal son was like it was like a son, and he basically he left to go search for riches, and then he left for years, and he was broke and didn't have no money. Then he came, and his dad was like a king, so he came back and he had everything, but he had to leave first. You know what I'm saying? So it's
to come back to his wealth.
Yeah.
I can attest to that. I mean, and here's the thing too, like,
you have to leave and prove yourself.
People, like, regardless of whatever I do in the music industry, people can't say I ain't did what I did for Louisiana visually. Because none of these people running around here will have no type of image, no type of nothing. I'm the one who got behind that camera and made them look like somebody and got some people record deals off my own videos. I didn't see people that I've shot videos for die. Like, I mean, my name is throughout the state based on the work I've done. So they could say what they want to say about the music, but I'm really an OG, like whatever they want to say.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. You are, because you said you started when you was like 12 years old, right? 13?
With the camera, yeah, but I started shooting music videos around the city at 18.
Well, shit.
So,
5 years? Okay.
Yeah.
How many videos did you shoot?
Client videos, I have over 300. I mean,
Name some of the artists.
Well, Sherwood Marty, JD Youngin, Nino Calvin, BTY Youngin. He was blowing up so hard, and then he died. RIP. Also worked with G Money. He was the one beefing with YoungBoy, and then he got murdered. I mean, it's a lot of these local stars that I've come like very close with, and it's just crazy to have footage of these people, and then the next day they're gone, like
But that's,
and that's another reason.
That footage.
It is good, but it's like that's another reason why I'm not gonna sit up here and act like I'm street, because
you didn't see it. What do you think about that? Like all the deaths in hip hop. What do you think about that?
I think that it's ridiculous, because what are y'all dying for? Like territorial reasons to prove that you're that hard? I mean, y'all ain't really like, it's just not smart. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, who you gonna have to face when you leave? You gotta face God with what you did, whether you did it with your own hands or you put a hit out on, so whatever. Like, I'm just not into all that. That's another reason why I am going in a separate lane. I'm just not gonna sit up here and act like the music industry does not come with a lot of baggage if you choose to portray yourself a certain way, chain snatching and all this shit. Like, I'm not with that,
That's good. Now I want you to talk about, I'm actually about to interview him next. I'll make sure I say his name right. So the guy that makes the song Get the Gat.
Yes, Little Else. Little Else.
Yeah, I'm about to say Lil 8. So I'm gonna miss Lil L. But yeah, that's a good story, man, because like that was an old song from 92. Then y'all did the video and came back to life. So
it's a lot more. It's a lot more that I'm doing with that. Like, for one, let's put it like this. When I came into the situation with Lil L, nothing was together. I'm talking, the song was illegally uploaded on iTunes by somebody else. There was no copyright in place that even showed it was his rights to the song. There was nothing together. He was collecting no money, and this shit was number 13 on the iTunes Hot 100. Okay, so somebody getting all his money.
That money, yeah.
So, and the person that uploaded it, actually, the reason why they were uploading it was like a person claiming to be a DJ with a compilation tape. They had that shit out since 2016, and they lucked up because it went viral, and now that's the one they're searching. They're getting abused. And L's 40-something years old. He's not knowing how to fix this, how to whatever. He has like 400 followers on Instagram with no type of post. So when I came in, it was a mess. And I really took on a manager role. I came in, cleaned up his whole social media. I've been running it ever since. Came in and did all the business matters, getting everything taken down off all the streaming platforms, getting his re-uploaded. The artwork that's on there right now on the Get the Gat that says by Lil L is actually his first artwork he ever had for that song, since 1992. And it's just amazing to him for that song not only to blow up 28 years later, but to actually be able to collect the check off the shit, when, according to him, in 92, nobody ever even gave him any money because he's 17 when he did the song. The people who were distributing the vinyls, they were not letting him see no type of money, not letting him even know what it was generating. And when I stepped in, I just wanted to do the right thing, and I knew what to do, how to get it right on BMI, who to talk to be able to get the video released. I came in and just really just took over the whole situation. And the video, it's an 8-minute video. Like, this is like my most extensive music video I've ever done in my life. Like, I shot it over the period of like 2 weeks, just going back and forth, Baton Rouge to New Orleans, and getting scenes that I felt like were most important. So like with him, I will say that is one of the most genuine men that I have ever worked with. Like, and I am like, it's to the point, like, I get a managerial cut of everything, you know, because of what I'm doing. You know, when we were booking the shows before coronavirus, I'm getting a managerial fee. Like, and my end goal with that, like, we are going to get a record deal off this record. You know, he has his stats, like, set over 10 million across all platforms, you know? So whether it is a single deal, because I don't see him doing, you know, 3 albums, whatever, we're just going to get that single deal. But really, we're going to do a remix with some big mainstream artists. I mean, Wayne already
Yeah, you gotta get
remix.
Electronica and Jay-Z on there since they already, you know, he kind of hyped it up. That's how I heard about it. I was like, oh, I remember him saying that in that song, because you heard that verse, right?
Yeah. I negotiated the deal with RocNation, so
okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I did the shit, you know, and I'm walking in the shit blindfold, just really like, wow, these are real label people calling my phone behind this song. And that's how I know, you know, I'm really meant for something really big, because I did not like plan on doing nothing with Get the Gat. And this is something where I'm actually seeing the back end, the sample clearances, how this really go with these non-recoupable fees and the publishing deals and shit, like, because I'm involved with Get the Gas. So I'm able to use that with the connects that I'm getting from my own shit, you know? So it's really like, what you're not going to see, you're not going to just be able to learn everything that I just learned from Get the Gat just from watching YouTube videos. Like, it's something you really have to go through. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm gonna say you a young mogul, like, cause I'm telling
On some shit.
It's people like, I interview a lot of people, and it's like old artists that don't be knowing the shit, you know, and you know a lot of shit to be so young.
That's what I'm saying.
So where you trying to go? Where you see your brand like 5 years from now?
Well, as far as Del Valley Studios, I look at it as it is gonna be a record label, but I see it more of a like a creative control agency, like, where artists that I believe in and whoever my team is at the time believes in, because of the connections and the resources and information that I was able to learn and build upon throughout my artist career, I'll be able to use that for that artist that we believe in at the time to get them through the door, especially people from Louisiana, because they ain't been nobody to really come back and really do it the right way, like, from Louisiana. I mean, it's just like, everybody that came up, they got something to say about whether they really came back and picked up Louisiana artists. And some of them get some of them, but it's like, bruh, like, it ain't really like pushing the mainstream, like Wayne, the way Wayne pushed Drake through the door. You know, that's what I'm talking about, like, all the way through the door. And I also understand this.
I know you're younger, but what about P? Master P.
Come on, Master P?
Yeah. They was dropping albums every month.
Who are you speaking on that he pushed through?
Shit, I guess you could say Silk, C Murder, at least them two.
I mean, yeah.
But you saying like big.
Yeah, I'm talking about, and then also having like a certain type of appeal too. Like, I'm talking about, like, be able to get some endorsement deals and commercials, because you are like, I'm thinking more international. Like, I'm thinking more, I'm not really, you know, because I don't really come from, like I said, the whole street shit. So, like, I know how to, like, market a street person, sure. Like, put a certain amount of props in their videos. Yeah, you got a higher chance of going viral, but that doesn't mean that I resonate with that. You know, I would much rather get people that I would listen to for real, you know. But other than Del Valle Studios, like, that's just one thing. Like, as far as me, Like, I plan on being Grammy award winning, and I understand everybody's like, oh, don't do it for the Grammys, don't they, Rick? Whatever. Like, I'm getting
want me a
on
Grammy shit.
and BT awards for sure. Couple platinum plaques. I mean, I plan on taking it all the way to the top. Like, and everybody around me knows that. So that's why, you know, and I will say this, like Drake, okay, his So Far Gone is what pushed him through the door. Lady Gaga, those were my two inspirations for this album, Drake and Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga's album, The Fame, is what pushed her through the door. Akon discovered her. Both of those people, Drake and Lady Gaga, put out that debut mixtape that pushed them through the door at 22 years old, right before they turned 23. So I'm like, man, it's a wrap. I got to push this shit out now. For real.
So I want you to talk about your upbringing. Sound like you had a good upbringing. You got some good parents.
My mom.
Somebody was teaching you some game. Somebody put you on.
That's what you think? You don't think I can just learn it?
You gotta have a mentor sometimes. Somebody was helping you somehow. But who, if you just learned on your own, who was you watching? Who was you studying? You were studying somebody.
I was really watching shit on the internet and getting in person with people. Like, my mom is in no way like in the entertainment industry at all. I mean, my mom is a natural hustler, so I get the hustle and the persuasion skills from her. And my dad is a like a technology person. He makes apps. So, like, you know, me being that computer savvy and able to do this and that on the videos, that's where you really get that from. But as far as like who taught me the game or like, you know, the industry, like, no, I really was just like studying shit on the internet. But my mom raised me. She was a single mom. My dad, he came around about when I was like 16, and we're both like, you know, I'm old enough now to make my own decisions. So I have relationships with both of them. But I mean, I wouldn't say that it's not that we ever struggled. Like, my mom was single mom in Baton Rouge doing hair. So, you know, working hours to be able to provide for both of us and stuff like that. We were living, you know, in apartments and different things. But I tell you this, my mom made sure that I never like went without, you know, like, and my hair was always on point.
Huh. That's what's up. All right. So I was gonna ask you, as far as like new artists, like you were saying, you studied a lot. So what would you tell new artists to study? What should they be studying?
I mean, if y'all wanna learn some shit real fast, as much as they like to talk down on them, y'all need to go watch a couple Russ interviews, because that man be really telling y'all the game, but y'all don't want to hear him because of what the culture gotta say about his cockiness and whatever else. But he really be putting it in clear perspective, what you need to watch out for, how this really go. You know, I watched him. I watched a lot of like, me studying certain artists allowed me to know how they came up. Like, specifically, I was looking because I like what levels certain artists were able to get to, like a Drake, like a Post Malone, like The Weeknd. I would look at how they came up. Like, a lot of those before they were famous videos really help you out too, because it tells you what they were doing before. And obviously nobody wants to like give away the game or just tell, okay, they put this song on SoundCloud and they did that. They're not gonna tell you everything, but it kind of gives you a little more perspective on who they met, you know, where they was at when this lined up for them, and then what pushed them through to the next level. Were they like Blueface, where they were, you know, pulling up in parking lots, doing little concerts in their home city, and then, you know, the Whack 100 thing came in and people were talking down on him because he was putting out them little freestyles that sounded offbeat. So he was willing to take that heat, but it blew him up because it was so controversial. Like, did they go that route, or did they go the Lil Nas X route and just do the one single thing and just get it in front of the right person with those memes? I mean, it's many ways it can be done, you know?
So what are some of your interests outside of the music industry?
Interest as far as what, real life?
Yeah.
I would
Like behind
say
the scenes, we got to get to know you.
I like I mean, well, I'm a very religious person. I do believe I'm a Christian, and I believe in like I like to, watch, like I believe in manifestation stuff, but I believe in manifestation through Christ. So I do spend time watching, like spiritually uplifting videos, and I actually have a gospel song on my album.
Okay.
So
What's the name of it?
Miracle.
Okay.
So I like looking into that and studying the word. And I like food. I like to eat food and go to lavish restaurants and exclusive places. I'm a big traveler.
What's the best? What's your top restaurant you went to?
Top restaurant?
Yeah, the one you went to that's you still when you want to go back. What restaurant is that?
That I want to go back. Well, I'm planning on I can't say it's my top, but I'm planning on going back to this restaurant called The Waffle in Los Angeles. I'm going to LA on Thursday. So when I go, I just went there just off the strength of I was trying to find a breakfast place one time in LA. And that was, I have never had no place like that. They was just so good. And everybody try to say, I don't even remember.
I don't remember. It was just
good. Some Dolce de Leche waffle. I don't know. They all be trying to say Roscoe's Chicken and Waffle. Man, look, the waffle is killing the game.
It's in LA?
Yeah.
Yeah, check that out too. And then I'll ask you, as far as the manifestation, this is, like I said, self-help meets hip-hop. So I want you to talk about that a little bit.
As far as what, my belief in it, or has it worked for me?
Yeah, both.
Yeah, I found out about manifestation through YouTube. I mean, these are topics that I consider important, self-development topics that you're not taught in school, right. And it's many gurus on YouTube that will break it down from A to Z what it is. Eric Ho, Dan Locke, Aaron Doughty, all these people
I heard him. I like him.
They breathe infinite waters. They breathe manifestation in and out. And I will say that it's a lot. When you first get into it, it's a lot of content on it. So you can become overwhelmed and start to overthink it just because, they're visualization, and then ask the universe, and then let it go. And it's if you get to watching the videos all day and night, you start to be like, okay, when is it gonna hit? Right. And so what worked for me, I used to listen to the sleep meditation ones that would allow you to visualize before you go to sleep.
I do that.
Yeah. Those worked for a while, and then I got into the quantum jumping. I don't know if you ever quantum jumped. Man, that shit works. You're only supposed to quantum jump. You don't quantum jump every day. You quantum jump. I've only quantum jumped twice. And it's like you jumping into a alternate reality where the better version of what you want of yourself exists. So the method is called the 2-cup method, if you want to write it down. But it's many things that people put out there that you can do. What I learned works best for me is I speak as if it is, and then I just detach. Now it's so easy, if I just set the intention and then I just let it go instead of watching all these videos on how to do it. It's really just, because we've been manifesting since we were young. We didn't know, when you wanted that bike and you hoped for that bike, and then you got that bike.
It was easier back then because you didn't have
you
now
didn't
we're
know.
adults. Yeah, so you just I want it. I'm gonna keep saying I want it till your parents will be like, damn, and just get it.
Yeah, it just happened, and that's why a lot of people try to say you got to get back to that childlike mindset with it
Mm-hmm.
because it's not so serious. It is just like the universe playfully helping you out. You see the signs, and
It's a
then
movie. Life is a movie.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a firm believer.
Do you listen to Esther Hicks, Abraham?
Yeah, I've actually seen her in person.
Me too.
I went to her conference in Atlanta.
I went to hers out here in San Diego.
Okay.
And then I actually did you ever heard of that Life Behind the Life? So it's like they like tell you like you go to sleep. It's like past life regression. So you can like go back to your past lives and see who you was and where you was at.
I never seen that. I never did that one, but I did. They have this one manifestation technique by Aaron, where it's like it's called complete the past, and you go back and you fix something that is, you know how they say limiting beliefs or things that are holding you back from the past. You go back and you fix that cycle. Like, so through the meditation, you're going back to that day that, let's just say, that girl that was abused as a child, she goes back to that and then releases the emotions of that from back then, and then she comes back and it completes the cycle, like whatever, like, but that should be working.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to bring you back on. We're gonna have to just talk about that. I can talk about that all day. That's my shit. Yeah, I'm saying, I'm trying to but the way to me, that's why I say, like, if you listen to a lot of music, like a lot of these artists, especially in hip hop, they rap about the shit they gonna get before they get it. Like Jay-Z,
that's the whole
Jay-Z is
album.
a prime example. Jay-Z, if you listen to Reasonable Doubt, it's like all the stuff he rapping about then he got, but he didn't probably have it back then.
Yeah, manifestation, like one form of it, you know how they have scripting, they have visualization. Mm-hmm. One form of it is, speaking it into existence. And I believe that music is a very powerful tool to do that through, because they talk about it in Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill. They say mastermind group, when two or more minds are fixed on the same thing, it tends to manifest way faster. So if you are saying something that you would like to come into fruition on the track that hasn't yet, and you've got the whole world listening to it, all they mind is what you would like. So it's gonna come into your reality way faster. The same way I be telling rappers, why y'all keep speaking that same struggle story on the track? All about being stuck in the trap game, the murder, y'all really living in a loop.
I'm gonna say, speaking of that, since you kind of understand it, I think a lot of these rappers, they law of attraction. So that's why a lot of these rappers be dying. They be talking about death. Even like I love Nipsey Hussle. Like
they're trying to prepare, but that's a contradiction.
But even like I love Nipsey Hussle, but you listen like his last songs. Like he was talking about under no condition, you never catch me slipping. Talking about people shooting.
I mean, and that's why I'm so nervous.
He was doing that.
I'm nervous for Drake because this man, he keeps talking about that. Like, he keeps talking about when he goes and this and that. I don't know if you've been hearing his leaks and all that, but he been talking about, oh, don't cry at my grave and all this. He been saying that, but it's like, he know how powerful manifestation is because he did.
I heard him talking about it before. He knows.
So why is he doing that?
Yeah, you gotta be. That's the thing I learned the most is like you have to be careful with your words, because even they say like spells. Spells is what's coming out your mouth, what you saying out your mouth. That's the spells. It's not abracadabra. It's that I am. Whatever you say after that, or I'm doing this. That's the spell.
Right. Well, I mean, I would say this, the whole Energyy Realm. That's the name of my album. June 12th. The whole Energyy Realm is one big manifestation. Like, the song after Miracle is called Breakthrough. Like, it's literally me saying, look, I'm here now. I'm not talking about how I'm about to. I'm already saying that I am, and it is.
All right. I want to say thank you for coming through politicking with me.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
So I gotta, I'm gonna hold you to it a couple of years from now. I'm gonna wait because I like to wait till you like really get out there and blow up. So then once you really, really get out there after that Grammy, I want to interview.
Okay, not a problem.
I don't want to hear I gotta go talk to this person. I'm gonna just sit in that DM like, what's up?
That's how they be. That's how they be.
Hell yeah, they be big now. They'll hit me with that. Oh, you gotta hit my manager. I'm like, bro, I just interviewed. You don't remember me? Hey, you gotta hit my manager now. They hit you with that after they get that Grammy and stuff. But what's your social medias?
So anybody interested in following me can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Pearl Energy with 2 Y's.
All right, cool. I appreciate having you on. Let me get the
Hello?
Yeah, let me